Hi there guys, welcome to Dino's World. You guys requested me to feature the Scrambler 400XC that has been updated with the 349cc engine, and you asked me whether they have downsized the engine and robbed the actual character that made the 400XC so much fun. The answer to that in today's video. Let's get started. So guys, first let me start out by giving you the differences between the XC and the X variant. The price difference stands at nearly 30,000 bucks. The XC is priced at 2.93 lakhs ex showroom, whereas the X variant is priced at 2.59 lakhs, which is almost 2.6 lakhs. So around 30,000 price difference. What do you get? First thing, tubeless spoke wheels. Spoke wheels with tubeless tires, and these are MRF tires. You get on-road, off-road tires, 19-inch front and 17-inch rear. So these are cross spoke wheels. So that's super premium stuff. Then you also get this front visor. You also get this body colored lifted up mudguard or front beak as standard, which you don't get in the Scrambler. You get this grill up front, which you don't get as standard in the Scrambler. You also get adjustable levers for the clutch and the brake. And I guess that's pretty much it. And this new color schemes. This is the black color. The yellow color looks really good. So that's one thing. And yeah, double barrel exhaust, and that's pretty much it. The rest of the equipment is more or less the same as the 400X. So for the 30,000 increment, this is what you get. And is it worth it? It is kind of worth it. Now coming to the heart of the matter, the downsized 349cc engine, just to give us the GST benefit. So this is the 349cc liquid cooled fuel injected engine, and this puts out 37 PS of max power and 32 Newton meters of max torque. Earlier we used to put the bike used to put out 40 PS of max power and 37 Newton meters of max torque. So significant decrease in power and torque. So does this affect the bike? You will find out in the ride motovlog coming later in this video. But that's the way it is. 6-speed gearbox. And what do you think about this? Feel free to comment below. Now taking a look at the regular specs of the 400XC. You have the long travel suspension, 150mm front and rear, 43mm gold anodized USD forks for superb ride quality, one of the finest in class, and lifted up front beak, 19-inch front wheel, 17-inch rear, 140 section rear tire, 13-liter tank. The seat height is 835mm. So let me just quickly sit on this and give you an idea. I am around 5 feet 7 inches. So you can see I am tiptoeing and I can't flat foot on both sides, but just a slight adjustment and I can completely flat foot on one side. Okay, so this is an idea, give you an idea as to how tall the seat is. It's very comfortable, rib pattern seat, 835mm seat height and 195mm ground clearance, open teeth foot pegs for proper grip. When you stand up and ride, you can remove the rubber, and open teeth this thing brake lever as well. A double barrel exhaust with satin chrome heat shield, nitrox gas charge shock absorber at the back. You have then the chain chain drive, and the on-road off-road tires, split grab rails and LED tail lamp with LED turn blinkers wrap up one of the best looking motorcycles in its class. So kitna deti hai is yet another question on your minds. So this one, the mileage for the 400s as per ARAI claim used to be around 27 to 28 kmpl, and this one is a 349cc, so mileage should improve further. So I believe it will get close to 30 kmpl, and the pricing is 2.93 lakhs ex showroom, making this the flagship in their 400cc class. What do you think? They continued to call these bikes 400cc despite downsizing it to 349. They included the name because they haven't robbed it of the character. This one continues to be named as Scrambler 400XC despite this carrying a 349cc engine. What do you think about that? Feel free to comment below and let me know. Hey guys, welcome to the ride impression of the Scrambler 400XC that is now powered by a 350cc engine. I've already done the Scrambler reviews, the Speed 350 review. The KTM 350s are also done, so please watch them if you haven't. This is one of my favorite motorcycles, the XC. It comes with spoke wheels, tubeless tires. Traction is already turned off. Now with the 349cc single, This puts out 37 bhp and 32 Newton meters when compared to 40 bhp earlier and around 37 Newton meters. That's a significant downsizing. So has it robbed the bike of all the fun it had on offer? It used to lift off, it used to have abundance of torque, bottom end torque, but now has this downsizing or downgrading affected the fun that the Scrambler, that the Triumph motorcycles were known for? Well, the answer is thankfully no, because somehow they managed to keep the peppiness, the punchiness and the responsiveness of the engine alive, at least in the bottom to mid-range. Maybe the top end has taken a hit, but the way they have programmed or tuned the engine, that thankfully is just as enjoyable. Now there is a difference. I won't say there is no difference at all. There is a difference that is noteworthy, but thankfully it has not gone down to the point where you will not enjoy the bike. You still continue to enjoy the bike. It's such a beautiful chassis, such a fine-tuned engine, the most refined single that I've ever reviewed till date. So the Triumphs have always set the benchmark right from the inception, right from the launch, the 400 series. And thankfully with the downsizing to 350, it hasn't changed like night and day, that people will be robbed of the kind of actual Triumph experience that you come looking for. So at this price point, it's, yeah, because this is dearer than the Scrambler, but not by not a huge margin. I think 30,000 or something maybe. And for that you get wireless for that you get tubeless spoke wheels. For that you get spoke wheels and tubeless tires, which itself is pretty expensive. You get this front visor. Suspension travel remains the same at 150 mm front and rear. Gold anodized USD forks. The brakes remain the same. Electronics remain the same. The power remains the same. So it's the front visor, the graphics, and the tubeless spoke wheels that make a difference, because spoke wheels usually add a bit of cushioning, and especially while doing off-road, extreme off-road, they cushion your ride further when compared to alloy wheels. And usually the trade-off is because they feel good and offer good grip off-road, they feel a little bouncy and off the mark on tarmac. But thankfully that's not the case. Even MRF have offered good tires, but you can always upgrade to some other better quality tires, maybe Trampler from Apollo, which offers good value, good life and good grip. But the stock tires that come with the XC, Scrambler XC, is good enough. Now what we need to test is the acceleration and the cruising speed. So let's hope we get any stretch up front. Gear shifts are butter smooth. Suspension is ready to take on anything. So on the way up we'll try and check the cruising speed. On the way down we'll try to check the top speed. So the handlebar risers are also included, I believe. Maybe is it slightly higher than the Scrambler, or is it the same? You can gotta check. I don't remember, but you do get the Triumph handlebar risers included as stock here. See, we're doing around 80 without any issue with the 6th gear. We can do more. Cruising speed, there's a lot of wind buffeting. This is a tall motorcycle. So I would say 100 is the sweet spot for cruising. You can go beyond that also, but if you want a good blend of power and economy and good tank range, I think 100, cruising at 100 is safer on Indian roads. way safer. So guys, let me just quickly go for a short ride on a dirt patch. Exceptionally good. Dirt trails, gravel, stones. It's an effortless piece of cake or a walk in the park for this bike. The chassis suspension is so beautifully tuned. So winning proposition right from the word go. First time I rode it, I fell in love. Such an amazing machine. Meant to be enjoyed thoroughly. Good terrain, bad terrain, rocky terrain. It's a walk in the park for this machine. Just effortless. Oh, continues to impress as always. Cheers. The turning in and out is pretty easy, pretty effortless. Have way more traffic today than usual. Still morning hours. And let's hope we clear things out before going for a run. Okay, let's go. Just a glimpse for you that we could hit 150 and it can go further as well as you push along, but just a glimpse of how stable it is, just despite being a tall motorcycle. These Scrambler bikes are like SUVs among the motorcycles, just like adventure bikes, a lot more lighter, a lot more fun. Seating is nice and comfortable, ergonomics are well sorted. You see how well you can maneuver this around, how well balanced it is. Okay, that wraps up. Good refined engine, good throttle response, not boring, not sluggish, not lethargic, not robbed of its fun factor. So the clutch is light, the gear shifts are smooth, acceleration is pretty good and consistent and linear, and engine is super refined. Ergonomics are perfectly sorted. So that still continues to be a winner on hand, and the pricing is the icing on the cake. So this continues to be one of the finest propositions in and around its price range, equipped to the core with tubeless spoke wheels and wider tires. We have 140 section tire at the back, I believe, and on-road off-road tires. So this is a do-it-all machine, something that you can use daily and have fun on weekends. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Cheers.